I got it,
You're gonna
I think.
over the top. So now what you've done is create something that almost looks like a bow. Take that parrot off your shoulder.
Oh, no, I'm crying already.
Hey there, pretty lady.
Oh my goodness! You look at me. That looks so good. I actually have a tear.
My favorite grandchild.
The only one. Oh my God, sad.
My friends, it's a privilege and an honor to present to you the newly married Mr. and Mrs. James King.
I'm reading a card from my granddaughter, and she says, "Thank you." And it's, "Grampy, God bless you with the same peace, hope, and love that you bring to the lives of others. Thank you for being my first love. I dreamed of this day for so long. Of all the walks we've taken, today's will remain one of my most treasured. Today a bride, tomorrow a wife, forever your granddaughter."
Jimmy spent months asking Tiffany out. He would ask me all the time how he should do it, whether he should be doing something different. You know, just trying to get this girl to go on a date with him. She finally said yes, and he was ecstatic. He was probably the happiest I've ever seen. When I saw how Jimmy was around her, I knew that one day I would be standing here in front of all of you making this speech.
So we went, and it was just kind of like a normal day, you know, just go to the beach, hang out, except it was in Montauk. And it was just, you know, hanging out with her and her laughing at, on the beach at the diner that we went into, and it just kind of made me feel a lot more strong for Tiffany.
You know, we were just sitting across from each other laughing and having a good time, and I was kind of like, what? I am confused. I feel things that I didn't know I did, and
I stopped, pulled over there, and I told her that I loved her.
I quickly said, I'm sorry, but you don't. You don't. Okay, so let's move on with the conversation. This is great.
And she was just kind of like, oh, okay. And that was that.
I knew my feelings had changed at that point, and I knew it was different, and that's what scared me, because I said, when did this go from being a summer fling to me saying I love you at the end of summer in Montauk?
Tiffany, my favorite granddaughter, I have watched you grow over the last 25 years to be the wonderful young lady that you have become. I have many memories and time spent with you, and one stands out in particular, if you remember, going back to when you were in elementary school, and I was in between jobs, and we went to the beach every day, or the pool, or the park, or wherever it was. We were joined at the hip. And when I finally went back to work, Tiffany said the next summer, "Grampy, can't you take off and work and play with me like we did last year?"
No, I'm crying already. And she's crying, and then I'm gonna cry. I can't do that.
Oh my gosh. You look beautiful. You look beautiful, honey.
I was lost and feeling down lost.
And you're such a beautiful lady.
I love you.
You came to be here to show me that stuff.
Thank you.
And you'll be wise. Excited? Okay. My favorite grandchild.
The only one. Oh my God.
My only grandchild.
Tiffany, you know that I've never been a man of many words, and that I don't show excitement very well, but I do want you to know from the bottom of my heart that this is the best day that I've ever encountered, even though it hasn't happened yet. And I'm so lucky and honored to have someone as wonderful as you to help me through life, and from day one, I knew that you were a special person. So I can't wait to marry you. You're my best friend, and I love you. Hey there, pretty lady. You're just wallowing in the wind right now.
Pick it up.
How do I get in here?
Throw it over my head.
Am
Water's fine.
I a pretty bride? I promise to grow old with you and to never let our love diminish, only to grow. And I promise to raise our children or child as caring and as strong as you. I promise to never once make you doubt my love or devotion, to bother and tickle you when you're in the worst mood, to make you smile, to kiss you in the morning and good night, and to shut the bathroom door. I promise to always pinch you with that claw toy in Cracker Barrel. And I promise to remind everyone how lucky I am to have you and how I am forever indebted to you for dealing with my shenanigans. Thank you for being my best friend and the shoulder I need to lean on. I couldn't do this with anyone else, and I'm just so lucky to have found you. I love you, and I can't wait to kiss my bride.
It was a painful lover's talk and a painful lover's kiss. I can swear the whole world's not fair things. 'Cause you were all I want, all I want, all I want. 'Cause you were all I want, all I want, all I want.
I never really got to know my grandfathers, so I feel blessed that you have been so much a part of my life over the last 25 years. Grammy and I are very proud of you and all that you have accomplished. And as we used to say so many times to each other, I love you all the numbers.
It's just so much to say. I feel like this should be the start of a new chapter for us in marriage, but it really isn't something new. The best way I can describe it is that it feels like we're going home, and that this is what life has meant for us, and this is what we are supposed to end doing, and that we belong together, and that this is what we've waited our whole lives for. And I think that we feel the same that way, that everything in life has led us to now and to each other, and I'm so excited to share all that life brings with you. I'm done. I'm gonna die.
Tiffany. I could never ask for a better person to help share the duty of taking care of James. He and I have had many adventures together, and now it's time for the two of you to share your beautiful and lifelong adventure together.
Princess Tiffany, you deserve the world and more, and I know that Jimmy will deliver on that for you. So I wish you both the best on this next step of your adventure together, and really, I know you'll deliver.
Today I make you the most sincere promises a heart can make as I join my life with yours on our wedding day. I vow to be your constant love and support, your devoted companion throughout our lives, and I vow to be your home. I promise to never forget that you are my greatest blessing, and that where you go, I'll go, and where you stay is where I'll stay. I promise to be true and faithful to you, to respect you and grow with you, and to always be honest. I vow to have faith when our journey is effortless as well as when we find it most challenging. I can't wait to start a family with you, to see the world with you and grow old with you, and to do life with you.
So James, you don't have to wait any longer. You can now kiss your bride. Friends, it's a privilege and an honor to present to you the newly married Mr. and Mrs. James King.